up YouTube? Topaz Yates back with another album review, man, and this time we're jumping into this Kingship Clevelafornia, man. And what this album is pretty much about is, concept-wise at least, is his travels from Cleveland to LA, man, where he's still trying to represent his hometown while he's out there in LA, and also telling people back home that you should come out to LA and shit because it's a lot better, seeing as though ain't nobody getting murdered every damn night that you know. And that's a very important step in a lot of rappers' careers, to go ahead and move out to bigger cities like LA, New York, Atlanta now and such, man. Pretty much the main staples for entertainment. Even with the internet being what it is today, putting on a lot of MCs and such, man, getting them careers anywhere where the hell they at. But it's a lot like what Eddie Griffin once said. Back in his hometown and such, he was real big on the comedy circuit, and his moms told him that, okay, you have to go out to LA to see if you are just a big fish in a small pond or if you're actually a fucking whale. And this is the same thing that Kingship, I guess, is doing here. Now, a lot of people think it's sweet though that you can just jump from one city to another and think that you can automatically be in there. You have to go fucking hard. A lot of people who go out there like that, man, they end up homeless for like a year or some shit, and you have to grind your way up, or you just gonna falter and move back home. Now, overall, as a rapper, man, I feel as though Kingship definitely has a lot of work to go as far as delivery is concerned. He hasn't quite mastered it. His punchlines aren't really that damn potent, man. His overall songs be okay, man. I like some of the concepts that he be doing, but as an album, really wasn't that great. Like, take that high school reunion track that he got with Hobson, man. I like the concept there because what he's pretty much talking about is how he's shitting on his high school class as they get back for a damn reunion and stuff. All the people that was talking shit on him, look at him now type shit. And that's very important because a lot of kids out there who want to be rappers, you gotta understand high school is just the beginning of your life. It really doesn't matter much if you're not the most popular kid in that bitch. If everybody's hating on you, including the fucking teachers, it doesn't matter. Real life is going to come in after that, what you do with it. And as Kingship and Hobson is saying, a lot of chicks, they got fat, they had a bunch of kids, man. A lot of dudes really ain't did shit with their life. Don't trip out on high school, man. It's not that damn deep. But that song, I feel as though definitely could have used better production, could have been overall just better. I also like that concept for that start my own. Instead of working for the man and shit, man, he decided to start up his own shit. And that's the train of thought that everybody needs to be having these days, man. Even if you're working for these dudes, stack your paper up, build up something, because these people are only going to keep you in one place in order to give you the least amount of money they can possibly fucking give you. Wow, you can take that money, stack it up, don't blow it on weed, tricking on hoes, all these shoes and all of this bullshit, man. Stack it up, build your own business so you can be self-employed and do your own motherfucking thing. But yet overall as a track, I felt as though that could have been much better, much like the last one. The only tracks on here that I'd rather fuck with like that, man, was that So Slow, which is just some straight up rider music, man. I fucks with that joint. That See You Down, where he's touching on the whole crab in a barrel mentality, man. And I'm sure that is heavy in damn Cleveland, much like that's heavy in Pittsburgh, heavy in a lot of places that I used to live at, man. And I Smoke One If You Got It, and that's obvious. Those are the only songs on here I really fuck with, you dig, to the point that I would consider buying them, but I don't think I'm going to. Quite honestly, this album wasn't that damn good, but it's still worth a listen, man. I give it a 6 out of 10. But this concludes today's review, man, and now we're going to jump into a brief instrumental from underground producer MB Beats before we jump into the news and then jump into an article from downloadpads.com. MB. Pretty much came out and confirmed that Walmart is not pushing his motherfucking album and such because the troll ass motherfucker decided to do whatever he could in order for them to not do it. Now, how he confirmed it is how he's saying that he stayed pretty much next door to the owner of Target, and I guess he's in good graces with him. So therefore, it really doesn't matter that Walmart is not selling it anymore. I mean, looking at them sales, man, it could be factoring in on why his shit is slumping a little bit, but overall, fuck that bitch ass motherfucker, man. As long as that album's for sale, that bitch ass motherfucker have not won. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpads.com, and today's article is about grinding wisely, because this is an important thing that you have to understand, because too many rappers and such want to come into the game thinking if they could just outwork everybody, then therefore they're going to succeed. Doesn't quite happen that way. Like, yes, working hard is very damn important, and you should try to outwork everybody, but if you're not working smart, your hard work is going fucking nowhere. did. You have to do something unique, true to yourself, with a fucking plan. If not, then it's all going to factor in with what everybody else is fucking doing. The old saying, you have to work smarter, not harder, still applies, but yet it got more fierce that now you got to work harder and smarter, dude. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.